Hi, and welcome to my Quick Tips on Love video series. I'm Christine Niffen, a therapist and relationship coach who's versed in all things relationship related. You know, when it comes to the idea of separating I and we in a relationship, I made a lot of the same mistakes as everyone else. Being a fully independent person while functioning in a relationship had always been pretty hard for me to do. I yearned for continued togetherness in my early relationships. It was as if this dynamic provided a calming effect for my own insecurities and lack of feeling lovable. When we were apart for any given length of time without any connection and not knowing when I would see you next, my mind would begin to almost torture me with thoughts of perceived relationship problems and possible finality to a union I thought I needed. It wasn't until several years into my relationship I realized that constant togetherness is not a great thing for everyone. So this is what I learned. Anything that's out of balance in a relationship eventually causes stress and upset for one of the partners. Being together most of the time without your own individual life will end in eventual resentment. The person who wants to be together much of the time inevitably finds themselves going along with whatever the other person wants to do. Then, after some amount of time, you wake up and this does not feel okay. You one day announce that you never really liked doing several of the things that you've been going along with. Now your partner wonders what's wrong with you and is mad that you didn't tell them this sooner. You know, the transition to a more balanced dynamic can be rocky, so it's better to work towards balance in the beginning and try to avoid getting to this point altogether. You know, if you can relate to what you learned, I encourage you to check out my book, The Art of Relating, A Primer for Love. Here you'll find detailed steps to address all of the matters discussed in the Quick Tips on Love video series. Also, take a minute to explore my website for all sorts of super helpful relationship resources. And be sure to check out the entire Quick Tips on Love video series on my YouTube channel, The Art of Relating. Hey, I'll see you next time.